Guys, so this is my first video for YouTube. I obviously filmed this look as well. However, I just wanted to come on here and chat to you guys about my channel and why I'm actually starting it. So currently we're going through a global crisis with regards to the COVID-19, and I think everyone is so worried about their jobs or where we are going to go from here. So I just wanted to start my YouTube channel because I felt that I finally had time for myself and to do this. I've been wanting to do it for such a long time. A lot of you don't know, I actually did have a YouTube channel back in the day with a completely different name. However, I was so insecure at what people thought about my videos or if they made fun of me, and I think I was in like school, so people did like find the need to make fun of me, and I did not have any sort of confidence to go through all of that during that phase in my life. So I stopped doing it, deleted everything, redid my name, especially for my Instagram. I obviously couldn't deal with it, and then now I'm so much more confident in my job, in my career, and in posting videos, because I realized it's not really about the other person. It's about the fact that I actually want to share knowledge with you guys and want to share as much as I can with you guys, and it's my passion. So it's okay if people do not like it, it's completely fine. And I think I've just grown to accepting that not everyone is going to be happy for you, and that's like one of the things that you go through when you start a new career, when you start something different, or if you want to just be a little bit different. People are just not as accepting or welcoming to you. So I think now I finally have the courage to start it. I've been making videos on my Instagram for a while now, and I've got so much of support and love for every single person. So I was really excited to start my YouTube channel officially and create content for you guys. It's just going to be a long road of creating lovely content, and I'm really excited about it. Start off slowly, because I'm finding my feet on how to post and how to, you know, get myself out there on YouTube. So it will take me some time, but I'm so excited to go on this journey with all of you and with all of your support. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification button, just so that you're notified every time I post a new video. I will obviously keep you updated on my Instagram when there is a new video up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoy this look that I created for you guys in the rest of the video. Thank you guys. I'm gonna be filming a subtle eye look with glowy, dewy, bronzy type of skin. That's my video for today. For today, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm first gonna start off by priming my face using my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. So with primers, I like to obviously apply my moisturizers as well. My primer does not act as a moisturizer, so you need to moisturize as well before applying your primer, just so that it gives you a good overall hydration and moisture to the skin. I've used my Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer and my Charlotte Tilbury eye cream as well today. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this primer all over my face. My primer is now pressed into my skin. I like to feel it so that I know that it's a bit tacky, so there is tackiness for my foundation to sit on, and that's why I like pressing it into the face rather than just applying it. I'm gonna go ahead and use a concealer. I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Vanilla, and I'm gonna go ahead and prep my eyelids for eyeshadow. So I like to just apply this under the brow to clean up that brow area, so if you can see that. And then on this side as well. I do this now because I haven't been able to do my brows. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it here in the middle as well. And then take your blender, whatever blender you have, and just soften the product or blend out the product just a bit so that it's not like a wet texture. It's nicely settled on to the eye. So my eyelids are prepped and ready to go. So you have a choice of setting your concealer on your eyes or not. It's completely up to you. I like leaving it because I'm going to work with powder products anyway to buff it out and soften it, so we are good to go. So for today's look, I'm gonna just keep it super neutral and nothing too dramatic because I want it to be an overall glowy bronzy skin. My KKW and Mario palette, paparazzi. Apply this in the crease area here. At first, you guys know that this shade is super neutral, but it does give some sort of color to the eyelids. Okay, so I'm just applying it in the crease area here. You can sort of also consider it a powder to set the eyeshadow, but this is just gonna map out where I want to apply the darker shades. So we're now gonna go in with Don't Move and apply this just in that crease area as well. So back and forth in the crease area. Guys, I swear that I do this look on my eyes almost every single day. I just don't like if I'm doing my face, not having anything on my eyes. I just like to apply some sort of bronzy shadow just on the eyelids. Okay, so taking it from the outer corner, as you guys can see, and blending it up and into the crease. I'm not taking it all the way down, I'm stopping just there. It's nice to have a mirror down so that you're looking down and your whole eye is open rather than looking like this and doing it. It just helps with having your whole eyelid open so you can see exactly where you're placing product. It's okay if you want to bring the product out. Remember, we are going to clean up, so it really doesn't matter how far down you bring the product. A warmer shade, I'm going to go into Glam King, which is this orangey bronzy tone. Same brush for all shadows. And now I'm just going to apply this in the crease area, not taking it as high as I applied the second shade that we used. So it should look something like that. The reason why I lift my brow up is that it gives me a more wider surface area to work with, so I can see exactly where the product is being placed and if it matches the other eye. So from the outer corner here, you can bring it in a little bit more than the first initial shade, and then up into the crease. I'm just going to bring it a little bit more outer on the side. And that looks pretty equal to me. I'm gonna leave this like this, and then for the lid I'm going in with the most subtle like shimmer. If you want to keep it matte, that's completely up to you, but I'm going in with my MAC Dazzle shadow in the shade Flash and Dash, which is a bit of a goldy tone. And I'm not going to apply this directly because I don't want it to look super dramatic. I'm just going to apply it on the back of my hand like that, and then go in with my ring finger, smudge it around, and then just tap on the eyelid. So from the inner corner to around where your brown starts, okay? Doing the same thing on this side. Now how high you go is completely up to you. So that's what it should look like now. I'm going to apply my foundation all over my face. I love this foundation, guys, because I feel like it's so hydrating and just gives me a nice luminous glow, and it doesn't make my skin feel heavy. I feel like that's how I sort of decide whether I like a foundation or I don't, as if my skin is starting to feel a bit heavy and tacky with it on. So I'm not going anywhere close to under my eyes, just leaving that bare. So I like applying it first with a flat brush and then buffing it out with a more buffy. So I blended out my foundation. I now went ahead and applied my concealer onto my face, and I'm just gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. This is the Elsie Velvet Sponge. So as you guys can see, the foundation's actually settling into my skin, which is really nice. I'm so bake now using my Yardley translucent powder and just a normal sponge. Please make sure your under eyes are set and well blended before you apply your powder, because if it is creasing and you apply your powder then, it's just not going to set very well, because you're going to set it in its creases and we don't want that. Okay, so I like sitting under the eyes and baking there. So I go in with about 3 layers of powder. I know some people just don't like baking, and that's completely fine. I'm going to bake here as well because I get quite oily on the center of my face. Cupid's bow. Smile lines. Oh, smile lines are a cringe area, and this area here especially. Bronze out my face. Now when it comes to bronzing, and if I want to have like a bronzed look, I don't necessarily want a contoured look. So there's a difference. A contoured look is a very structured face look where you see like the angles on your face, and I'm more of a bronzy person. I like a good contour, don't get me wrong, but bronziness is like my ultimate favorite. So I'm going to use my Flormar Baked Blush on this one here. You've seen me use it a million times. What I love about this bronzer in particular is that it has a slight glow. So if you're looking for that glowy bronze look, look at how amazing that is. It's gonna give you that sun-kissed finish, which we love. So I still use an angled brush so that it creates like a contour, but not so much a contour. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with an angled brush and my baked blush. What I also like about this bronzer is that it has a very thin and fine texture, so it's not heavy, so it doesn't like sort of mold, so it just doesn't sit on the face and not move. Okay, so in my usual areas where I contour, that's where I'm going to apply this bronzer. I like keeping it more close to the hairline, as you guys can see, so that most of the product is there, and then whatever's left on my brush, I like to just buff it in. I like to bring it onto my cheeks just so that it gives me like a cheeky bronze. Okay, then I'd like to warm up the jawline as well. Bring it down. Okay, and then now the forehead, which is my favorite part, because I feel like this is where you get the most bronziness look from, when you bronze from the forehead, around the edges, like there. I went ahead and did my brows off camera because those things take forever. I'm now gonna put liner in my waterline. I'm using this Risque, I think it's Risque, guys, liner from MAC. It's a nude liner. Going to apply blush and highlighter. So for blush, I'm keeping it super neutral, nothing too hectic. I just want something soft. I'm going to use my Orgasm blush from NARS. And I'm just going to put the tiniest amount on the apples of my cheek. So like there. That's it. In with these two shades here. This one first and then that shade there. So the darker one, I'm just going to apply on the blush. Can you see how amazing that glow is? Okay, and then I'm going to go with the lighter one and apply it just a little bit higher and on the center of the nose. I want to go down the center of my nose, but using a smaller brush so I can get down there quite precisely and not apply it everywhere. So like that. A little bit of a highlight just underneath the brow because it is a bronzy highlighter look. Yeah, and then in the inner corners as well. So now I'm going to pop on some lashes because that's going to complete the look. If you guys haven't or don't know how to apply lashes, please take a look at my Instagram account. I've got a couple of IGTV videos on how to do lashes and how to do liner and how to do brows. Just applied my lashes. I'm using the Demi ARDELL wispy lashes. ARDELL Demi wispy lashes and some mascara on my lower and upper lash line. I'm now going to do my lipstick. So for lipstick, I'm going to be using my Spice lip liner from MAC. Just overdrawing slightly. I love this lip liner because it's the most natural to my lip color. So when you overdraw with a natural sort of lip liner, it really helps make it look more natural than using a darker color lip liner. Beauty Unbutton lip stick. It's like super neutral. But I just love it mixed with this lip liner. So my lash band is really driving me nuts. I'm going to go in with the shade I'm Inspired and just a flat brush and go over the lash band. Guys, so this is the final look right here. I really enjoy doing this video because it's something that I just genuinely would wear quite often to a function, to an event, to a party, just when I want to feel a little bit extra glam. These lashes also are super natural, so it doesn't make the whole look completely glam. I'm using the word glam a bit too much, but anyway. Yeah, also after just lining the lid just on the top with a darker eyeshadow, it just helped blend my lash band out, which really just helps me feel sane because sometimes I cannot handle when you see a lash band. Yeah, so guys, this is the bronze glowy skin eye look, whatever you want to call it. I hope you guys enjoyed my first YouTube video. I was so excited to create this content for you guys. Please do not forget to press the subscribe button down below and hit the notifications button just so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much.